Hey everybody, how you doing? Kenny Kizzle here back, and I'm sure a lot of you have probably been wondering where I've been. I'll just cut right to the chase. This video I'm going to talk about a couple things. The first thing is there's a couple people that deserve some really good shout outs for the H project and the help that they've given, and I'll get to that a little bit later, but they helped us out a lot, and one of the items was kind of just a memorial piece to put on the tractor or to go with the tractor, and the second item was an item that was serviced by another vendor, and the stuff or the work was donated to the project, which was very greatly appreciated. But before I get into that and show you guys what exactly that stuff is, sorry I'm short of breath a little bit. But last Wednesday I started to fall pretty ill, and I kind of figured it was going to be corona, and it happened really fast. It was like 2 in the morning. I was at work. I started to feel kind of sick, and you know, by 4 in the morning I was already having a fever, and it just quickly excelled from there. And by Friday it was really bad. My fever was close to 104, and I could not get it to go down. So by about 1:30 Saturday morning I made the decision to go into the ER. And before doing that, what really kind of pushed me over the edge was I was starting to lose color in my vision, and you know, obviously I couldn't get the fever down, and it was pretty scary. So I made the decision to go in, and it's a good thing I did. The doctor said if I would have waited, more than likely if I'd have tried to go to sleep and I had fallen asleep, I probably would have had a seizure and maybe lost consciousness, you know. So but all is well. They gave me an injection of Toradol, which basically is a really heavy ibuprofen, and they got my fever to get more manageable, and I went home about 5 in the morning, I think, and it's been progressively getting better ever since, which is great. But it was a rough ride from Wednesday till, you know, Saturday, basically. Pretty rough ride, but I'm doing pretty good now. Most of the congestion has stopped. I'm still coughing up a lot of stuff. I'm still dealing with some runny nose stuff, but no fever. I haven't had a fever since probably Sunday, I would say, Sunday. And it's Tuesday now, so that's really good. And no taste or smell of anything, like absolutely nothing, which is very strange, because especially like you get used to when you're sick, you know, your nose is plugged up, you can't taste anything because your nose is plugged, but I can breathe just fine, and I cannot taste anything. I mean, I've tried hot sauces, I've tried buffalo wings, I've tried you know, orange juice, and mixing that with, you know, right after I brush my teeth, and you guys that have done that can attest to how nasty that taste can be. I cannot taste anything, and it's strange because my tongue is telling my brain that I should be tasting something when I have those really, you know, wild flavors. Like I can feel it on my tongue, but I cannot taste anything. So it's just a very strange experience, but I'm doing pretty good now, so hopefully that continues. The doctors said that most of the time, if somebody's going to take a turn for the worse, like usually the the fever and the really heavy congestion and all that stuff, that usually starts the first week, and then the second week of the virus usually is where, if people are going to have breathing problems or take a turn for the worst, that's usually where it happens, is the second week. Well, luckily for me, so far, I've been excelling upwards. So let's hope that track continues, and I don't think it's gonna go the other way, because it's only gotten better. So let's just hope that keeps going. But let's get into the shout outs. Well, before we do that, obviously I haven't done anything in the garage, and with the way the weather's been the last 2 weeks, roughly 10 days, I mean, we've been getting snowstorm after snowstorm, and we've probably had a total here where I'm at, about 45 minutes north of the Twin Cities, we've had a total of probably 7 to 8 inches already this month. And I mean, that's a lot for October. And northern Minnesota, they've had over 20 inches, and that's crazy. But so that pretty much puts a damper on doing anything outside that really is in relation to the age project, because all we have left is the body work and paint on the tin work, and then button up a couple leaks, and that's it. So excuse me. Let's jump into the shout outs. First, I gotta give a huge thanks to Dave. He machined out of a nice piece of plate aluminum these plaques, and I don't know if you guys can see what's on it, but it has my mother's name at the top, and then a suicide awareness ribbon, and at the bottom it says 1942 Farmall H Memorial. So very, very nice pieces. We'll just have to figure out where on the tractor we're going to mount these. He gave us 2 of them, and he's also going to work on machining possibly a large plaque for the donors plaque that lists everybody that's contributed to the project, and these are very, very beautifully done. So big thanks to Dave. They're gonna look really great on the tractor. So another big shout out I have to give is to Jeff over at Paper Pulleys Inc. He was kind enough to rebuild the belt pulley, the actual pulley for the H. So we sent him the original pulley. We had already sandblasted it and everything, and he took it all apart, put all new paper, pressed all new paper, turned it out for us, and it looks really, really great. So I'm gonna add a couple photos here of the business card that he sent for his business. They're out of Tennessee. Very, very great work. This is, I mean, you can't get any newer than that, folks. And he works on all kinds of pulleys, as far as for vintage equipment or for heavy equipment. They work on all kinds of stuff. Check out their website. I'll put the link in the description of the video below. But you can also Google it. I mean, it's just Paper Pulleys Inc. So that's the name of their business. And Jeff was a awesome guy to work with. No questions asked. He said, absolutely, send us the pulley. We'll get it done and we'll take care of it. So big thanks to Jeff. Big thanks to Dave. And sorry, I'm starting to kind of lose my breath a little bit here, just with all the talking and getting kind of dry. But I really don't have anything else to tell you other than I'm doing okay. The virus is what it is, and hopefully it'll be out of my system within the next few days, and I should be back to work by, I think Sunday night is my first day back. So it'll be nice to get back to normal, though. This is being cooped up in your own house and not having anybody around. It sucks. It sucks. There's only so much YouTube you can watch, but I did see that Squatch posted a new video on the Super M, so make sure you guys get over there and check it out if you haven't already. I think he goes through, Squatch Senior goes through some of the wiring on that, and that thing's looking real nice, guys. So keep at it, and we can't wait to see the first fire up, and when you roll it out into the sunlight. So as for me, that's really all I've got for you guys. So I'll keep this video short at 10 minutes, and hopefully we'll talk to you guys soon, and I can bring you something as far as tractors go. But I just wanted to connect with you guys and let you know where I'm at, and that I'm healthy somewhat, and we got to say thanks to Jeff and Dave and everybody that's really, you know, been a part of this project. It's been really great. So thank you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.